So again, we're on Lightning Skelemental,
Yeah.
the match. I talked to Marcy just for a second before that. Not convinced that Skelemental's the key there. She's not confident in that matchup, even drawing some Skelementals. So yeah, interesting bracket. The the Belcher deck is actually on the opposite side of the. Or no, wait. Oh, I don't know. They might be in the same half of the bracket as the Rhinos deck. I didn't get the total standings, but
Okay.
we'll get those locked in. I'm not sure who was three. I'm not sure who was 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those were our 4 players that double drew in.
Sure. All right. Well, I think players are about ready. It looks like Austin taking a mulligan. Freya looks like we've got.
Definitely a Saga.
Yeah. Trying to kind of just look here. We do have a main deck Bajuka Bog in this version of Titan.
Both the Titan players on camera earlier today also had the main deck Bajoka Bog.
Yep. This looks kind of rough for Austin.
Yeah, I don't think he is very excited about this matchup.
Post board.
Some disputes, Pierces, Gust, Wear Tear. Get some tools to help combat. Wear Tear is very good against Titan. That's great.
Does Austin like his new cards? Yes, he does. Likes them enough.
All right, looks like Frey was on the play. Saga Amulet. That is quite the start. Looks like Slayer Stronghold as well over there. Can't really see what else is going on. Yeah, Saga Amulet, not the start that Austin wanted to see.
I love the silver nail polish. I'm not gonna lie. Big fan.
It's a good look. Frey has a Girl Turf and a Forest. It's another Saga, I think. And its lands-based deck always has so many lands. Slayer Stronghold, that might be a castle as well.
Trigger. Untap. Bounce.
Interesting.
Trigger. We make a token.
Yo, it's not a combo hand. Not a fast combo hand anyway, but it is definitely a strong fair hand.
Construct.
So Austin does have the Breach in hand. Not sure what else we have going on over there.
I just realized that was like Hidden Things playmat.
It's a great mat.
It looks like standings were Adam.
Okay, so Freya was 3. Makes Austin 6. And then Marcy was 5. And Belcher was 4. Riker Adamson. All right. Okay, cool.
Ledger Shredder, discarding, Breach. Pass the turn back. On your draw step, we're gonna reveal. Ah, we can see it. Three mana.
Try it.
Ooh. Probably gonna see the forest.
Yeah, so I think the hand is Forest, Castle. Forest, Castle, Slayer, Stronghold. Question mark. Draw for bauble, draw for turn. It's interesting that this Breach deck doesn't play Alpine Moon.
Why?
It's not symmetrical, right?
Oh, sure.
And so it seems like it would be a strong sideboard card for this matchup that seems not awesome.
It's good Valka protection. I'm sure that Austin's thinking about playing a second spell here to really make it so that he could attack. Nope, we're gonna get a pass though.
Austin hand is Steam Vent, Scalding Tarn, and 2 unknowns.
I mean, it may not be a combo drop, but these are going to be pretty freaking big constructs.
Yeah, they are going to be large. Getting the first construct and then bouncing the Saga. That was hilarious.
What? I'm really surprised by that. Oh, I'm less surprised now. The Valka protection still in play. Because of the Slayer's Stronghold, it's more likely that we see Volakut plus the bounce land, and then bouncing the bounce land to my hand.
I'd also consider bouncing the Teleria West.
You could bounce the Teleria West Chain Titans. Oh, what happened?
Austin Besage you.
I think that we're gonna see your play.
I think the Valakut would have still been good there. I mean, with the Dryad, it's a soft answer to Dryad, right? So like, right. Valakut is still really threatening. Is that a Cultivator Colossus?
It looked like something large.
Did Freya have a Cultivator?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a Cultivator Colossus then for sure.
Yeah, the 2 Cultivator Colossus, 1 Hydroid Krasis.
Oh, okay.
In the main.
Okay, using Besage you. Destroy Austin's Saga. Not a huge downgrade for Austin, considering that he already had the Aether Spellbomb. It does cut him off of potentially getting a Mox Amber and having a combo turn, but that seemed a little slow. Austin picks up a Sacred Foundry. Notably, I think that was Seiju just gave Austin Delirium? Or is it 2 lands in his yard? Is it?
Looks like a fetch land is the first card, right?
Is it?
Because he shot. We already know he had a fetch land because he's at 17.
Or the first 2 cards fetch? Is it fetch Bauble Saga?
No, it's a breach.
Oh,
he discarded a breach to the
Shredder. Okay, so he does have Delirium.
No, he discarded the. Was it to the Shredder? It might have been.
Yeah, the Shredder has a counter.
Okay.
So Austin does have Delirium. Obviously, we're live to kill Titan here. Opting to draw with the Spellbomb.
Oh, that's not the Spellbomb that gets to do both.
No.
I always forget that they do different things.
That's the original Spellbomb. Cantrip Spellbomb. Austin's honestly not in a bad spot if he can find a heat. Have a lot more time. Freya didn't play to the second Titan line. Oh, she has
a Colossus. So.
Cultivator. Just kidding.
Well, it's another reason that I think that grabbing Volakut was a really good thing for Freya to do, but I don't hate the play. It's just it was something to think about, I think.
We have 2 top 8 competitors at least.
We're being told that it's land enchantment artifact in Austin's yard, and I think that's correct.
Oh, because breach is also an enchantment.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking. You're right. And double artifacts. I was like, yeah, Saga's +1. Not when the other card is breach. Okay, so we're floating men off Saga.
It's got to be an expedition map, right?
Frey already has Cultivator mana, right? 7?
Well, they have a castle in hand, right? So they definitely have the mana.
Yeah, I mean, there's 7 plus the floating plus whatever. I'm gonna go to Saga.
Oh, going for another amulet. Does Austin have Leyline Bindings in the main?
Austin does not have Leyline Bindings.
He has them in the board. He has 2 of them.
He has Prismatic Ending.
Oh, I'm getting them mixed up. My apologies.
Alright, so there's the Slayer Stronghold. So that's Cultivator mana with a Stronghold up still, right? It's triple green?
It is triple green. Wait, what? Oh, it's Otawara. Well, I think that with that, Frey should be able to now start doing Volakut stuff.
Yeah, you can just get the Titan and get Valakuts here. Or get a Boros Garrison.
You know, with Austin tapped out, it could have been an interesting play to only get one Volakit and then also get Bounce Land, because then you would have had enough to play Cultivator Colossus as well.
Well, you could have just bounce on this for the Slayer Stronghold and attack with Titan too, right?
Yeah.
And then you should be able to get double or Valakut Vesuva or double Valakut. Austin feels very far behind here. I think this is Freya's take game actions game.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like Austin is at 4. He does have a breach.
I'm not sure what happened to the camera during this round, but we will fix it before the next one.
All right, Austin's at 2. Let's see what he can do here.
Looks like an iteration's coming. Nope, breach. So we get Bobble, kill the... Can we actually?
Yeah, I can heat the Dryad, Bobble.
Yep, there's the Bobble. Just heads up play putting the enchantment away so you get the other enchantment in your yard. Bobble you.
Dress down's so good against Cultivator, but Austin doesn't have any in his list. It's obviously does not mesh well with
Here we go.
with his Saga game plan.
1, 2, 3. All these triggers on the stack. 4, 5.
So 2 Sagas, 2 Forests, and a Cavern.
We're going to probably need to end the stream. There seems to be some kind of bandwidth issue after this game, and then be right back. Oh, Summoner's Pact. That's going to do it.
Packed with 10 floating.
All right, and Austin will scoop those ones up. We will be back. There seems to be some technical issues, so we're going to stop the stream and be back in just a minute.
And I will go get some updates on the other.
As Heron Rock walked away, so we have turn 1 Steam Vents from our boy Austin. Crack Fetch. Crumbling Vestige put in a Amulet.
Right when you walked away. They thought we were waiting for another moment for further confirmation, not literally 1 minute to start. All right, yeah. So Vestige, Amulet. How do you feel about Crumbling Vestige?
I'm not a fan of it in these decks, to be honest. I think that you're getting kind of cute. It's hard, right? Because like the second Boros Garrison is rough.
Yeah.
But I don't know that this fixes that problem.
That's right. I mean, sometimes it just does this, and it's just like a colorless land that did its thing. Sometimes you get the sweet 2 mana.
Emery.
Ooh.
It's a good start.
Well, we milled Delirium, creature, sorcery, enchantment, land. Yeah, we milled Delirium on turn 2. Now an artifact. So many types. Emery Bauble, take me back to the good old Loris Bauble days.
Three. Trigger, put that back in your hand. Looks like we're seeing Grazer. It's 3 mana though. I doubt it's the Grazer.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Grazer bounce land into a 3-drop. We did see Endurance, but obviously that doesn't work, as we'll be floating a red after casting a Grazer. Endurance would be good here.
Try to play the second land a little quickly there. Use the Grazer.
So floating a red.
Trigger. Untap. Floating 2.
So a green and 2 red right now. Does look like there's a Dryad.
Dryad will get you pretty far here. Wait, there's a colorless floating too. Or there was. So we actually still have mana floating.
Oh, is it colorless or just a red?
Well, because the Crumbling Vestige got tapped, right?
Oh, you're right.
So we actually probably still have a red floating.
Yeah, so a red and a colorless? Oh, no, just a red. Not
it's just a red.
Yeah. So many land drops.
I'm a little surprised that we didn't bounce the Vestige. Because I don't actually think that you actually netted mana with the Grazer this way. Am I bad at math though? You have the same number of mana that you would have had if you had played this differently. Like, even if you just didn't play the Grazer.
Yeah, so if Frey would have just played the bounce land and played the Dryad bouncing the bounce land, then would have another Dryad land drop. So
well, not even exactly that.
Because this red mana in the pool is not doing anything.
Yep.
So far. So basically, this was just choosing to put a Grazer into play.
Yeah.
2 red and a green. Is it a map?
Okay. There's a map.
That feels like a long way off on a Valakut. As we're waiting on this map, Karth Walkers, dude, that deck is grindy.
Yeah.
Karth is very powerful. I had a chance to watch that matchup for a few minutes. Mm-hmm. I thought the creativity deck would line up well with it because Archon is powerful, but things like Liliana, quite good. Karth rebuying creatures, Tamio getting back to Liliana. Okay, so we've pacted.
No,
pitch the pack for an endurance.
Pitch the pack.
Yeah. That's a heavy resource investment just to cut off a Bauble and Delirium. Draw for Bauble, draw for turn.
Play a land here. There's a Saga in play. Pass the turn back. For what it's worth, additionally, grabbing the Valakut is a little interesting because if you only had that one bounce land and you were choking yourself on mana by only having one bounce land, getting a second bounce land would unlock Titan mana.
Mm.
Especially if you bounce the Crumbling Vestige instead.
Looks like there's a Sunhome in hand as well. So Sunhome, Valakut, the bounce land, and one unknown. Man, that was an expensive endurance. I feel like being able to set up for a Titan next turn would have been powerful. No tap on that Vestige, so we're probably just getting maybe a Dryad beat and a pass here. I'm trying to think how many times I've ever seen Dryad attack in my life, and I don't feel like it's very many.
Saga going up to 2. Let's see a Flooded Strand come down.
Like Austin has a Ragavan. Not at its best into
2/4.
A 2/4 and a Grazer, either way.
There's the Ragavan. Pass back for Austin.
Austin sideboard options for that. Saga. I doubt he brought in anything different here. There's only sideboard 1-drops are Shadow Spirit and Soul Guide Lantern, so we're most likely just gonna see a Mox Amber here.
There's a Cavern of Souls. Land. Don't have double. Oh, we do have double green because we have a
Dryad.
Dryad.
That's gonna fetch. Make
Pass here means that we're gonna make a construct. I expect multiple constructs to be made.
Yeah, construct, untap, construct, Amber is what I'm expecting here. From Austin, getting that Amber into play as part of his combo is quite good. He doesn't. I need more mana. Again, somewhat limited options unless he wants to get a spell bomb. But Frey is yet to present a Titan. Austin has a Gust in his hand. That's interesting. So he can still make a construct here, grab an Amber, and have a Gust. I believe that is one of Aether Gust.
Yeah, just one on the board.
Yep.
Not gonna make the construct though.
Interesting.
Well, I can go with Bobble. Try to get a bunch of draws off of
Emery. I guess making a second construct there, you just end up with 2 3/3s and you can't smash past the Dryad too quickly. Maybe getting Bobble and setting up a... Oh,
or not.
Or not. Take it back.
Oh, interesting attack there from Austin.
He does have a Lightning Bolt in his deck. Not sure if you leave that in versus Titan. I guess he does not have Delirium for Heat either, so this might be a Ragavan and a Heat. Yep.
In trouble now for Freya without double green.
I assume Titan's still castable because of the Cavern.
Sure. Only a named Beast?
Probably not. Tribelder for Freya. So sitting on a basic forest. And the last card is the Vestige. I wish we got to see that card. So Austin has a Breach, a Saga. Sounds like one of our other matchups is done. Rhinos defeated Breach in the other matchup.
I was going to say, that sounds like Clint won from my background noise.
Yeah. Our local level 2 asking if Clint wants to sell the foil Nykthos if he wins.
I'm going to text Clint and ask him if he wants to do coverage of Game 3 since he's a Titan player.
Yeah. All right, rebuy on the bauble. Let's go Emery Hyper Train. Okay, same attack as last turn. Monkey and a construct rumbling in.
Like I said, that's what the that's what the woman was for.
Poor Ragavan, murdered monkey, traded for a snake man. It's the nerve-wracking thing about playing against Titan, right? It's like Austin's winning until he's not.
Austin looks pretty excited right now. It makes me think that he knows that these last 2 draws have not been great.
Frey can only make a 2/2 construct. Austin will be presumably attacking with 2 5/5s next turn. Versus Saga's a silly magic card. Yeah, we talked about Lightning Skelemental Simulator. This is Saga Simulator.
There's probably no chance that these that we don't see another construct here.
Yeah, there's just too much value. Make a construct. Get another artifact from your deck is 5. Recast the Bauble with Emery is 6, but he can't pop the Spellbomb to bounce the Grazer for lethal because then his constructs will only be 5s. Freya can also make a construct to block. All right, so we have Clint joining us live.
Well, hello everybody.
It sounded like from your offering to sell a promo if you won that you did not in fact lose your quarterfinal.
No, I won. I beat Breach.
Congrats,
So...
2-0, 2-1.
2-0.
Nice. All right, so we
This
now
game
have
3, right?
This is game 2.
This is game 2.
Yeah.
Who won game 1?
Freya. We had to pause due to a technical issue with the stream.
Okay. I saw Austin's hand when I was hanging out there for a minute. He had 2 breaches in hand. I don't know if he's used one yet. He had 2 breaches and I thought a Ragavan.
I think he's gone through 2 Ragavans.
Okay.
He has not played a breach.
Oh, Aether Gust, sorry. He had
he
2
has
breaches
an
and
Aether
an Aether Gust. That's what I remember seeing.
Yep, we saw the Gust. Looks like he has a Steam Vents, I think, in his hand. And lots of construct beats.
How was the game 1?
Game 1 was not close.
Oh, did you
Austin
get
played a
turn
Ledger
2'd or something?
Shredder and got rolled a bit.
Yeah.
He dealt with a Titan and then Cultivator came down and did Cultivator things.
Gotcha. What is it? We know what Titans hand player? Titans? What is it all?
There is a Crumbling Vestige and a card that Austin saw that he did not seem to care about.
Okay, so it's like Titan player's looking pretty sad right now.
Yep.
What was gusted?
Austin saw the Gust.
Oh, well, this game's pretty wrapped up then. Probably
Yeah.
it looks like.
Yep, seems pretty locked up. Austin made some large Robo boys.
It's kind of interesting because like Titan should actually have pretty decent match post board because you just bring in so many, like 2 Force of Vigors probably.
Yeah, Force Vigors, Boseiju.
I bring in the Endurances, so it's like 6 cards right there. Maybe even the EE, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah,
like, it's kind of
so the Titan player Freya actually had pitched a pact for an Endurance to take Austin off of both Delirium and a Bauble, because Austin had Emery on turn 2 with a Bauble in the yard.
That makes sense.
Yeah, an expensive play, but if you don't have anything immediately, and setting up for a Titan in a couple turns while Austin draws a bunch of Bauble cards is.
It's just rough. Like, what do you take out? Like, you probably take out the Cultivators, the Tribe Elders. Yeah.
Tribe Elders are still in. One just traded with a Ragavan a moment ago.
Creases.
This is a lot of robots.
Yes. It's hard to see where Austin could lose this right now.
Yeah, with the Gust and the Spell Bomb, it feels pretty safe here.
Yeah.
And a full grip.
Playing Titan back in the day with Cryptic, Mystic Sanctuary, Guest Loops was not my famous, most fun time.
Mystic Sanctuary is a miserable Magic card.
Yes, but just the constant Cryptic and Gust Loops.
So opting to not make a construct here, but also not conceding.
So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. What's that?
It's an Amulet.
It's an Amulet.
So it is 7. It could be a Cultivator.
Yeah. I mean, Cultivator's kind of the play that like maybe wins, like if they don't have the Gust, obviously. But
yeah. Did you see how any of the other matches went?
I know that Belcher won.
Yep, I got that one.
And
when I was out there, the Karth deck was up a game on Creativity.
Still playing game 2. Yeah.
Probably game 3. Game 2 was looking pretty deep when I was out there.
That makes sense.
All right, I'm going next.
All right. Really curious to see how the Amulet player sideboarded though, because you have like Breach is such a weird deck. Like I was actually talking to my opponent after playing them. It's like I want to bring in all these cards, but like I don't want to cut thing. Like they're already diluting their combo post board anyways.
Yeah.
Like what do you bring?
And if you board a little too much to respect the combo or deal with graveyard things, then you might just lose to the fair game plan. You might just get Shredder or Construct beat it out.
Yeah, like I mean.
Yeah, like it
definitely happens.
The endurance play there to respect the Emery Bauble and the future potential for a combo. I mean, you kind of have to, but it's definitely an expensive play, and it opened Freya up to getting the Construct beat down.
Yeah, it's like really hard. Like, what do you cut here? You can't cut Grazier because you need like them for Ragavan. Like, you cut the Cultivators, probably those 2. I'd cut the Tribe Elders. I'd cut those 4, and then I'd probably just cut like the Map and Krasis for 6 cards for Boseiju, Force of Vigor, and like Endurance, and just keep your main game plan intact, slow your ramp a little bit, and just try and like disrupt them still. But
that makes sense to me. You're the Titan player. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I like the Titan.
Yeah. So as far as Austin's board,
cut like a Breach, a Grinding Station.
Yeah. So he's bringing in 2 endings. He obviously brought in the Gust, presumably the Wear Tear.
Yeah.
Is this a matchup that you'd want to bring in additional counter spells or?
No, I think you just bring in the. No, I think you just bring in the endings, Gust, Wear Tear, and just cut like your 2 Teferis and I don't like combo pieces. I
do love bouncing Saga with Teferi, but
yeah,
different game plan for 4-color.
Yeah, I mean it's like if you're doing that, I'd rather just kill it with Wear Tear.
yeah, for sure.
I haven't played enough of the Breach deck to really understand all the intricacies of it. Which one are we on? Is it still showing them then?
No, it's showing us right now.
Hi everybody.
Hello.
Is this where we can see this? Team Sad Lads. All right.
Wait, I thought it was on us. Maybe it's not.
It is not showing y'all. Okay. Still showing.
I do not mess with technology or stream.
Yeah, this is
I don't mess with technology.
This is like
what a boomer sentence.
Yeah. What do you do? You work on the farm? Something like that,
Yeah, I totally do not work on a computer every day.
All day long.
All day.
Well, thanks, Tyler. It's exciting though. I actually think this matchup is really interesting for the Breach player. Like you're the one that has to like control.
Yeah, Austin hasn't had really a combo centric hand. I mean, not post board, obviously boarding out of some of the combo pieces makes that a little less likely. Do you think that's his best route to victory? I mean, he doesn't have the counter spells like Murktide.
I feel like it's
or
gonna be
Dress
hard
Downs.
to combo. Like you kind of almost have to have like a combo turn that like still sets you up for next turn to combo, right? Like, like the worst case scenario is really just them going Amulet Dryad, right, and then like having 3 lands in play. I imagine.
Yeah.
Or I guess 2 lands.
More Wear Tears, more Gus.
Yeah. Surprised he's on the 1 Wire Tear. I actually think that card's like really stock has gone up quite a lot with just like Leyline and coming into play.
Yeah, destroying Leylines. Is the Wear side 1 mana or 2?
Where's 1, right? The enchantment's 1, and then the artifacts.
The Shatters 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Shatter for 1 would be insane.
Yeah. Still answers.
Yeah, one mana kill Leyline Bindings is pretty hot. Gonna sleeve up Niv.
Oh,
Get my Niv
yes.
Leyline Binding after it finds a Wear Tear. I'm like, what up?
I'm pretty much
All right,
playing.
Austin, quick mulligan. Both players mulligan.
I feel like the Breach deck seems to mulligan quite aggressively. Austin was mulligan pretty aggressively for. I would assume like just fairy hands, or at least. But I guess against this deck, he's really looking for like the endings and Wear Tears just to be able to stop them. Like Wear Tear is insane against the Amulet, right? You kill a Dryad and an Amulet, like okay.
Or Saga and an Amulet.
Oh yeah, Saga Amulet, so good.
I might have an unhealthy love for Wear Tear because I have such a strong distaste for Amulet.
You can hit it off of Niv too, right? Wear Tear, those flip cards.
Yeah, you can. I haven't played Niv in so long. It's just so bad now. Years. I love it. I want it, but it's so bad.
Ever since Heliod era, when you could mill them out with ego.
I've done that.
Yeah,
it's
done it to me.
Like I refuse to see it. We're just gonna ego. Ego's great. The card deck has ego. I saw.
That looks like the Belcher player's winning. I'm a little bit sad I didn't put that one of Mind Grind in my sideboard like I thought about.
For the one Belcher.
For the one Belcher player. That's right. That's the major dislike.
You should have just known that the one Belcher player is clearly going to make top 8.
I was just like, hopefully like the blue-red players will take care of them. Nope.
I did not see very many blue-red players today.
No, I played against one, and that was it.
Yeah, the Leyline Binding decks seem to do a number on the Murktide decks. I don't know if they just beat them or if people were afraid of playing Murktide today.
I remember when everybody was playing Brazen Borrower too, just to be able to bounce the Murktide and reset it. Binding's just a better borrower, so it's the new fan.
So, well, I saw that Austin has a Saga.
Well, looks like we need to mute Morgan for saying Belcher's the best deck for time out for a little bit.
Yeah, time out Morgan for that. That is nonsense. Austin got up away from the table. I'm not sure if he's asking the judge a question. He might have had to run to the restroom.
Yeah, this has been a grinding match.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check on the other matches.
Sounds good. I can't time myself. So how is everybody else doing? Looks like we got some viewers. Hopefully it's been entertaining today. Paper Magic is quite possibly one of the most fun events. It's pretty exciting actually to see the the Planeswalker deck. I don't know if anybody's seen a Planeswalker deck on camera today. I'm not sure if it's been on camera, but it's quite an interesting take and creation. Yeah, Coulter's yeah, it is very cool. All right, we're starting up. Nice little growth chamber here. Start. At the streamer. The score's 1-1. Yeah. Sorry, we're starting game 3. That is a very strong turn 3 Titan hand. It looks like he has 2 lands in hand too. I saw obviously Cavern, and then I think I saw one other. See if he has one of the Titans in as well. Really need an answer for this Dryad now, so we can not get blown out by Valakut. And I believe Austin just mulliganed once. Oh, you're telling me to update this score. Yeah, I am. Let me take a look.
The Creativity Karth quarterfinal. Absolutely wild. We've had Archons have been unmoored egoed.
Oh boy.
Karth is at 2 and getting beaten down by a flipped Slaga.
The Kiki-Jiki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting beaten down by the Kiki-Jiki and a dwarf with Ren Pings.
This sounds like a match that's going to be won with double Kiki-Jiki making as much mana as they can produce, right? So
it's just attacking. It's just a 2/2.
Well, this is looking really poor for Austin right now. Turn 2, having to go Mox into Emery. Titan player has a Dryad in play.
It's a looks like a strong start.
Looks like we milled 3 lands and a breach. No, that's a heat.
Alright, so we have 3 types on Delirium, but importantly, one of the 4 heats in the yard.
And 1 blue mana. That's not going to help a ton. Does he have the second land? He does. Beseiju. Okay. Pact, Titan. Likely, I would imagine we're going to go for Simic Growth Chamber, Teleria West, or potentially just double Valakut to 12. Like, 12ing here seems, 9ing him and 3ing the Emery seems also very strong.
That seems hard to come back from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong draw from Freya here.
This is one of the kind of the downsides of the Breach deck, is just you do struggle against kind of a faster combo deck. If you consider Titan combo, but just
it's combo deck.
Yeah, not being able to interact. Like, I mean, I'm not sure. Is he playing Alpine Moons as well?
He is not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that comment to Spencer. Because Alpine Moon's not symmetrical, it actually seems like a pretty powerful sideboard card for the Breach deck.
I know Breach has been on. Some Breach decks have been on 2, but
yeah,
still very impressive.
I'm surprised to not see it.
It's nice to see Austin, performing so well though.
Did the creativity match end? Did Adam win with random dork beatdown?
He did. All right, so
no Archons, no problem.
He
gets to play Belcher for his efforts.
That sounds like a fun day. We had a timeout, Morgan, for rooting for Belcher too much. Just.
How does Austin come back from this?
You have to gust the Titan and be able to wear the Dryad, right? Like, I'd wait for his draw step.
Looks like he does have an ending. A little late.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't even end.
Yeah, he can't even end it. I think he has to have. He has white, right? Yeah, so he can gust. He has to gust Titan and wear the Dryad because. We're in the tank on this one.
And that's it. Titan advances. Alright, so we're going to have Creativity and Belcher and Titan and Rhinos as our semifinals.